You can advance in life and you can achieve your goals and you can achieve your dreams, but you can't do that in a negative mindset.
Transmission received. Authorization granted. Welcome to the video.
What's up, dreamers? Hope you're having a fantastic day or had a fantastic day, depending on where you are in the world. And I have to let you know that you are awesome. Welcome to Driving and Vibing. What's the vibe today? Today I want to talk about negativity and how negativity plays a role in overall mood, mindset, your progression in life, achieving dreams and lives and goals, and this and that. Let's get into it. Negative mindset and negative thoughts is exactly what it sounds like. Having a pretty much a bad outlook on every situation, right? Everything, thinking that everything's against you, that there's nothing ever goes right, focusing on anything that's negative in the world. A good example is watching the news. The news primarily has negative stories in it, and that's to provoke emotion, obviously. For some reason, people feed off of this, but it is being scientifically proven that watching the news and having all this negativity spikes cortisol and has all of these negative effects on your overall well-being, including your mood. And if your mood is affected, your drive to do things is affected, your motivation to do things is effective, and in turn, your overall success in a journey of wellness or work or gaming is gonna kind of diminish because of that. If you were to focus on positive things instead, so let's take a situation, for example. You know somebody who got into a car crash, severely injured. That's very not good, right? Or let's backtrack. You know somebody who got into a car crash and they got very minor injuries, but the car was completely destroyed, total. Now you could think about it two ways. Wow, that stinks. The person, you could focus heavily on the fact that the car was totaled. Wow, like now the person has to buy a new car. Now the person has to do this. Now they're out of car, this and that. Well, that's not good. That sucks, right? Like, of course, that sucks. And it's a shame that they got into a car accident, but you could turn it around and think of it in a positive light. Like, oh yeah, you lost your car, but you did not lose your life. You got minor scrapes and bruises. You're still standing, you're still speaking, you're still here with us on Earth. And from what I understand, there's a 1 in 4 billion trillion something, very, very large number chance of you actually being here on Earth. Like, so you can focus on the positive, okay? You didn't get injured. You can always get a new car. You cannot always get a new limb. If you were to lose a limb, you cannot always get a new life. You get one life. So there's just one minor example. Let's turn it into video games. You get outplayed. You're missing shots. But I mean, you can think about it in the fact that that person on the other team, or the other team, is outplaying you and they're just better than you, and you're not as good as them, and this and that. You could think about it and that's a negative mindset. And that's, you're not going to progress looking at it like that. Or you can look at it like, these players are outplaying me. They're playing better than me. Let's focus on what they're doing. You know what? I'm going to use this as motivation to drive my success here in game. What are they doing? Let me learn from this. This is now a positive experience instead of being a negative one. Let me learn from what they're doing and push myself further in game. If they're positioning themselves in this position, if I really look into the situation, if they're positioning themselves to outplay me, how are they doing that? How can I incorporate that into my game? Instead of thinking negatively, you're not going to be able to. If you think negatively, you won't even be able to see what they're doing. But if you think in a positive light and you really kind of dissect what they're doing, you'll be able to see what they're doing, and maybe you can incorporate it in your game, but maybe on top of that, it will allow you to figure out what they're doing to be able to outplay them. So let's get rid of the negativity in life, in game, all over the place, because negativity is just such a bad habit to hold. It affects every aspect of life, and we don't like that. Okay, we want to be positive. We want to push forward. We want to achieve our dreams and our goals. If you like what you heard, hit that like button. Greatly helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And of course, streamers, I hope to see you in the next video. Later.